How are you all doing? Hope you're doing well. Speaking backwards and forwards to the chap you saw in the video released last night, Michael Riley. Been playing this game for years, and there's been loads of books and instruction over the years covering the takeaway in golf. And the takeaway really of the club is probably about, in most cases, a foot or a foot and a half if it's a driver. That's the first initial move away from the ball. And as it turns out, us amateurs, me and 99% of amateurs out there, get it wrong there, right? And once it's wrong there, it's very hard to correct. Hence the 45 pull or placement. You're working this line up your body. So obviously if you move the club to there first of all, that effectively is negating your takeaway. Then it's just straight up, straight down. You remember you're blending the turn at the same moment as that, and that's it all taken care of. So it is one way of doing it, or thinking about it. Another way of thinking about it is with your elbows rather than your hands, and thinking about having your elbows on a countertop here and a countertop here. Right, you might think, well, but that's the up and down part in the swing. Really, there's obviously two kind of methods to get this vertical 45 line going, and one of them is more instinctive than the other one. But if you break your swing down to a turn and then an up and down motion, and that's the very difficult blend to do, isn't it? Timing is key in that one. What we're talking about is throwing your hands up on the 45 and turning at the exact same moment, and then that takes the positions and the timing away, becomes more instinctive, as does if you start to swing your elbows, right? And imagine that there's a shelf on this side of you and a shelf on this side of you, and your elbows want to move smoothly. So effectively, you've got the vertical lift part in your swing, and the takeaway sorts itself, right? That's why the likes of Nick Faldo and everybody drilled that halfway line with the club horizontal on the kind of halfway position, right? Because when you're there, you're in the turn position, and this is up and down. But if you turn back, oh my goodness, it's on the 45. How all these pros over the years refused to believe this, or missed it, or thought that it didn't matter. That's the greatest mystery. Maybe a lot of you are all commenting, if this is golf, this is too simple. But then if you look at golf over the years, and especially golf instruction, it's become an absolute joke of overcomplicatedness. Is that a word? Overcomplicatedness? To the point where instruction is now, forget about one lesson at like 80 quid or thereabouts. Try about 10 lessons at 80 quid and you still won't be any better, because this part, putting it together, is so unnatural, and if you just concentrate on the vertical throw, which your mind can process, you know it's up here and your hands end up here, and you're turning at the same time, then once you find it, like I said to Michael last night in an email, you've broke the chain between the mind and the eyes, because the eyes don't see the optical illusion, it's invisible. So once you've broken that chain of belief, then you can expand it, and you will only get better. But you will still have to work at it, because to train yourself to become moving this way and with the turn smooth as you like you see the pros do on the TV, takes time. And Hogan said dig it out the dirt, so did a lot of other players. You've got to work on the smoothness of the blend, for want of a better word, and that only comes by practicing at the range, trying to be relaxed, and also if you do that 3 minutes, 5 minutes a day with no club, just doing the move and feeling it, that's 90% of it, because that translates when you immediately you know, oh, that's where I'm going. So thanks for watching. I'll maybe intersperse some clips from Michael Riley,
as JH would say,
proving that you know at any age you can pick this up, and it will help your game. Thanks for watching.
Unbelievable.